From threatening to call the armed forces for no reason to wrongful intimidation, here's what these UK cops did to get humiliated by auditors.
Police station. Do you not know what an audit is?
No, tell me, what is an audit? Tell me what an audit is.
It's like when you film the comings and goings of a police station.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, mate. Let's give me some ID.
What? What did you say?
Unless you've got ID, you can't be filming the comings and goings from a police
Yes, I can, mate. I'm an independent journalist. Why have you told me to f*** off?
Show me some ID.
I don't need to show you ID, mate. I'm working.
Starting off today's video with our first case where this incredibly offensive police officer made sure the auditor knew he had no regard for law-abiding citizens within the first 10 seconds of their interaction.
Audit of the police station. No. I don't work for anyone. I'm doing an audit of the police station. Do you not know what an audit is?
No, tell me, what is an audit? Tell me what an audit is.
It's like when you film the comings and goings of a police station.
Yeah, I don't think you can do that, mate. Unless you give me some ID, you need to fuck off.
What? What did you say?
Unless you've got ID, you can't be filming the comings and goings from a police
Yes, I
station.
can, mate. I'm an independent journalist. Why have you told me to f***?
Show me some ID.
I don't need to show you ID, mate. I'm working. I don't need an ID for journalism. Why are you telling me to f***? Are you feeling alright?
The officer has no remorse, and guess what? The auditor is in no mood to let the disrespect slide either. To make things worse, the officer decided to bully the poor guy for no reason while being filmed the whole time.
We are detaining you.
For what?
But you have Yo, what the Yo, chill. What's this all about? Hey, what's this all about, bro? Relax. What's this about? I won't relax. What do you mean relax? Relax. What's this all about? Relax, trust me. Why? Relax. What have I done to you? Relax. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Seriously. 725 what do you want? What have I done? It's not a crime to film for public. What did I not? I'm sorry. You haven't even told me why you're detaining me. And why do you have you need me as well? Mate, how are you needing me, bro? What is wrong with you, man?
Now the officer wants to talk after assaulting a guy who was minding his own business. Hilarious how suddenly he's interested in listening and knowing what an audit is after abusing his authority.
I told you what an audit is. I was literally explaining it, and then you've come off and told me to f*** off and this and that. So if I had an ID, what, that just means I'm not a terrorist? So that means I'm a terrorist, is it? So you're saying section 1 of PACE, and you're saying section 43 terrorist, like slam dunk win in court. Slam dunk win. Slam dunk win. Alright, get on with it.
What have you got on your check?
Nothing, mate. I've got lip balm, car keys, and that's it. Maybe a few snotty tissues, and that's it.
So what's this audit for then?
Big man, you just need me in the back.
So what's this audit for?
I'm gonna answer questions.
What's this audit for?
You think I'm gonna answer questions?
Because you're full of rubbish. You can't film the coming to go from a police station without a reasonable excuse.
Well, if you'd given me a chance to explain, I would have explained it. It's not illegal. No, it's not. This is a public pavement, lad. It's a public pavement, mate. Inside where? It's not a film to film. It's not a crime to film. Well, then arrest me then. Arrest me then.
That's why you've been detained.
Yeah, detained. You said it's a crime. If you suspect someone of doing a crime, like it's going to arrest me.
But was this the officer's first time acting like this? The auditor reveals his keen observations in a video uploaded later, which answers that question.
So I'd like you to meet PC Lewis Kent 4246. Mr. Kent is fond of using 4-letter words when addressing members of the public that are engaging in lawful activity that he doesn't necessarily agree with. He doesn't rely on legislation or the law to determine if somebody is right or wrong, because after all, that would mean actually having to know the law, and God forbid a serving police officer of 6 years should have to know that. So when Lewis's public order swearing strategy doesn't work, he's got no problems resorting to excessive force to make sure his point is heard. Kneeing members of the public in the back once they are already subdued was one of the strategies in Lewis's excessive force arsenal. All whilst this was going on, I noticed that he actually had bruises on his knuckles, so reassuring me that Lewis was in fact no stranger to violence, and such measures were probably commonplace for him. You know, if you were ever in doubt or needed reminding, this video clearly demonstrates that Thames Valley Police do in fact employ criminals themselves.
As we mentioned earlier, the auditor doesn't seem to be in a forgiving mood, so he makes his future intentions clear as well. Despite the severe mistreatment, he made sure to highlight the few moments of kindness he witnessed with the cops as well.
I will of course still be suing him for the misuse of Section 47 of the Terrorism Act. That being said, there were times in which he did actually show me a bit of respect and ask me if I was okay, so on that basis alone, although to a limited extent he did uphold somewhat of a duty of care as a police officer. So for that reason alone, I'm going to spare him the embarrassment of having his face and name on YouTube. Believe it or not, I'm not a police hater and treat everyone on an individual basis.
He also mentions the cops' reaction once they found out their not so kind deeds are going to be viewed by thousands of people on the internet.
I made him aware that thousands of people watch my videos and that he was foolish for not deleting my footage when he had the chance. He tried to claim that he didn't care and that he'd look good on camera and tried to brush it off, all whilst his face told a completely different story. It was at this particular moment he'd in fact realised that he'd messed up massively. I know you were hurting, buddy. You were right to be nervous. It's okay, mate.
The auditor also describes the horrifying and sad aftermath he had to experience right after being the victim of the police officer's tyranny.
In Aylesbury, I was booked into Aylesbury Police Station, where both officers convinced the duty sergeant that I'd been extremely difficult throughout the arrest and that they couldn't be sure of whether or not I was concealing a weapon. Can you believe that? The sergeant bought this story and proceeded to authorise a strip search of myself. I was then taken into a room and strip searched. Nothing was found. I later provided my details to the sergeant on the basis that I would otherwise be charged for the section 50. I was then taken into a cell, and after 2 or 3 hours a charging decision was made. The section 50 was dropped, but I was to be charged with obstructing police. The sergeant offered me a conditional caution on the basis that I wrote a written apology. I agreed and wrote the written apology for resisting. A lot of people are going to get onto me for this and hate me for agreeing to this, but you've got to understand I live 40 miles away from Aylesbury, and had I been charged, would have had to travel all that way for my day in court.
In a later update, the auditor mentions that he now has legal representation and is eager to take a stand against the injustice he had to go through.
I've got legal representation now for the guys that need me in High Wycombe. I've now actually got legal representation for that, so no more of this trying to sue police by myself and doing all this letter before claim and trying to do all these things by myself. I've actually got a legal team that will be helping me do it. So big up Mostly Insects for recommending me the firm. If you guys don't know who he is, he's an auditor from Surrey, and he actually sued the Met and got them to settle using these same solicitors. So he's referred me. We've got the representation, and let's see what happens next. Hopefully this can be the start of many successful civil claims against those officers that have, committed crimes against the public. So
Call the police for what?
Hello, I need the police service, please.
Mate, you're not ringing the police, are you? You're joking? Show me.
Hello, we have a trespasser on site. He's on private property. We are Loomis Dagenham.
Sir, this is not private property. Yeah?
It's private property.
Sir, this is private property.
Closed off to the public.
Okay, sir. So this is private. If you say this is private property,
I'm saying it's private property.
okay. So at this moment in time, I'm trespassing.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. So is it also correct that trespassing is a civil matter?
Regardless of a civil matter,
no, sir.
you've been asked by
Sir.
security to leave the
Sir.
area.
Our next auditor was unfairly threatened despite clarifying multiple times that trespassing is a civil matter and not a criminal offence.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm all right.
That's supposed to be on site. It's private property.
Who are you?
I'm a security outside.
Your security?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you've got an identification to tell me your security?
Yes, of course. You can come along. Come on.
No, I'll stand there. You can go and get identification and come back.
I think it's best for call the police.
Call the police for what?
Because you just want to go. Hello, I need the police service, please.
Mate, you're not ringing the police, are you? You're joking? Show me.
Hello, we have a trespasser on site. He's on private property. We are Loomis Dagenham. I'll leave it at the gate, yeah? I'll be at the gate. We're Loomis Dagenham, trespasser on site, refusing to leave. RM9.
There you go, guys. He's going to give the full address there. RM9 6JH.
Unit 9, Chokes Road.
Unit 9. Here we go. Yo!
You can't be doing that, you know.
Yo! You can't be doing that, you know. Listen to this one.
Pictures, man.
I just did. No, but you can't be doing that.
I'll do it again. Look, watch this.
I'm a vehicle, mate.
Watch this.
On the way.
Watch this. I'll take a picture again. There you go.
He's been here for at least 10-15 minutes.
There you go, sir.
He's been asked to leave multiple times, even by security, the front security. Either way, he's on private property.
You do know trespassing is civil matter. It's a civil matter, yeah, trespassing, yeah? It's not a criminal offence.
No, I didn't.
You do know that, yeah?
Once he saw that the auditor wasn't affected by his empty threats, he exaggerated the situation and told the police he was aggressive. However, we still haven't seen any aggression from his side.
Okay.
We're letting the police deal with it.
Okay, we'll let the police deal with this, yeah? You're going to get in big trouble, you are.
He's being aggressive now.
I'm being aggressive. You know it's all on camera, yeah?
I know.
Yeah? It's all on camera, yeah? If aggression come from anybody, it was from him, and I've got it on camera.
And you're trespassing.
And I've got it on camera, yeah? Can you let the call handler know I'm outside your compound or not in your compound?
This whole thing's compound.
This is all owned by Loomis.
I think he just didn't give any reason. He just said he said he was recorded the lorries unloading. He's not giving any reason.
Look at this.
Any particular reason why you're recording?
I don't have to give you a
He
reason.
doesn't have to give me a reason. That's a quote.
I'm not going to interact with you no more anyway, yeah?
As soon as the auditor overheard his lie, he decided to tell him how he was the one committing criminal offences and not the other way around.
I'm standing right here, geez. I'm going to film this lorry. I'm filming this lorry from outside,
He has the right.
from a public place.
It's not a public place.
It is a public place.
You've got barriers in the front.
Yeah?
You walked in. The guy
Okay.
told you to leave. You refused to leave.
Okay, okay. Brilliant, yeah? You're all on camera saying this, yeah?
Yeah.
And everything is all on camera. You do know this, yeah?
I'm aware.
Okay. You need to be very careful what you say, yeah? Because you know wasting police time is a criminal offence. You know lying to the police is a criminal offence. You're committing perjury, geez.
You hear all of that?
When the staff asks him why he takes pictures and videos of places and people, the auditor tries to explain. Fortunately though, a couple of moments later, he finds a perfect example of why he does what he does.
It's engine oil, that one. Look, leaking straight out into the drain. Oh. See, this is why we make these videos, guys. Look at that, look. Coming straight from here, into there, into the drain. And you can see it's engine oil. Unbelievable.
No wonder the staff were overreacting like that. Engine oil going straight into the drain doesn't sound too sanitary. But wait, that's not all. Moments later, we see a police car stopping. However, after an extremely interesting turn of events, they're the ones who end up getting schooled.
Hello, mate.
You alright?
Hello, mate.
You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, you?
Good.
What's going on, mate? How comes you're here? You're aware this is private property?
Are you aware it's not?
It's private property, my friend. That's
Are you aware it's not?
There's security at the front and it's private property.
So I'm going to ask you a question again, yeah? And I just want a straight answer, not, are you aware it's not?
I've been informed by security that it's private property.
Okay.
And it's closed off to the rest
So
of the
as a
public.
police officer, I think you need to go and investigate first of all whether it is private property, and then we can come back to this
I
conversation.
have spoken to the security guard who informed me it's private property.
Okay.
Can you please leave the private property?
Sir, this is not private property. Yeah?
It's private property.
Sir, this is
It's got a
private
gate which
property.
is closed off to the public.
Okay, sir. So this is private. If you say this is private property,
I'm saying it's private property.
okay. So at this moment in time, I'm trespassing.
Yes.
Is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
Yes. So is it also correct that trespassing is a civil matter?
Regardless of the civil matter,
no, sir.
you've been asked by
Sir.
security to leave the
Sir.
area.
Sir?
They don't want you
Sir.
filming here,
Sir?
so we're asking you nicely
Sir.
if you can leave. You just listen.
Sir? Yeah? You need to listen. Yeah?
I'm listening to you.
Can you identify yourself, please?
PC 1331 Echo Alpha.
And yourself?
PC box 1843 Echo.
Okay. Are either one of you recording me at the moment?
We are recording, yes.
Okay.
We're where you're recording as
Okay.
well.
So why didn't you inform me that you was recording me when you first approached me?
Because we don't have to. Sir.
You don't have to.
Everything we go to, we're recording.
Okay.
When everything police
So it doesn't state in your policy that you have to tell a member of the public that you are recording them.
Whenever we attend a call,
Sir,
we're always recording.
just,
As you can see
sir,
from this as well.
I didn't ask you this. I just asked you a question about your policies.
I'm asking you, sir.
I know your policy.
Here's my camera.
I know your policy, and I also know, yeah, that in your policy, and if you want me to get it up on my phone, I can show you. Because in your policy it states you should tell a member of the public that you are filming them at the earliest opportunity. Now, the earliest opportunity for you was when you both stepped out of the vehicle, because I'm not in no violence, I'm not no aggressive, I'm not committing no crimes, yeah? No criminal matters has happened here. So, I suggest the car around and go.
We're not going anywhere, sir.
Neither am I. This is,
You're on private property, sir.
Sir.
And they're asking you to leave.
sir, I'll ask you again one simple question. Is trespassing a criminal matter?
It's a matter where the security
Sir,
want you to leave the
sir,
area. and
you're
they
not
can use
answering the
reason-
question.
They can use their powers legally to
So,
remove you from
well,
the
they
area.
can. Go and get him to use his powers then.
They've asked us to come down the fist.
And you can't. You're not allowed to. This is a civil matter. Yeah, I can prove to you that this is not private property.
Okay, please.
Come here, I'll show you. Yeah. See this path?
See a path there.
Yeah, see that path? Go walk down that path. Tell me if there's any barriers on that path.
Sir, I believe
No.
there's- no, listen to me.
You're not
There is
answering the
a sign-
question. You're
Sir,
talking nonsense, buddy.
We've listened to you.
No, I'm not listening to him, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, and I've showed you, but you're not prepared to listen. You're not prepared to listen.
What is so interesting here that you want to be recording anyway?
What do you think?
I don't know. What is it?
What do you reckon?
You're the one recording it, so I'm asking you.
Yeah, I just told you. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Yeah, you don't know, so. There we go, guys.
What is so interesting that you want to be here recording, sir?
What is so interesting that you come down here to a civil matter
We've been called.
on blue lights?
We've been called. I'm not the one who created the call, sir.
Yeah. Come on, buddy.
Don't see what's so interesting about doing that, but if that's what you want to do.
Well, I don't see what's so interesting about trying to harass people, yeah, for civil matters. But you're doing it.
Can I help you or something? You're just staring me out now.
You're in my way.
I've asked you a question.
I'm looking through you, guys. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking over there. Yeah? You see the salt at the back there? That's what I'm looking at, yeah? But can you leave me alone now anyway, please? Yeah?
Despite the auditor clarifying multiple times that trespassing is a civil matter and not a criminal offence, none of them seem to be prepared to back off.
There's a sign right at the front of the industrial estate
Yeah.
that says private land.
Yeah.
So obviously it's private land.
Okay.
So the security guard has asked you to leave.
Yeah.
Can you
Is it still classed as trespassing?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a civil matter? It's not a criminal
Yes,
matter?
but the security
Hold on,
guard
sir.
has asked you to
No,
leave
there's no
and
but
you're-
buts. Yeah.
No, there
this has public access. Yeah. You can walk straight in. There's so many buildings in here.
Right.
Yeah. Anybody can come in here.
Right.
Anybody's allowed here. So
At the end of the day, it's private land. The security guard has asked you
Mate,
to leave, which he
everything
has-
is private
he has-
land.
He has a right to
yeah.
do.
So he can ask me to leave, and I can refuse to leave.
Right.
And unless I aggravate matters, for it to become aggravated trespass, yeah, then it becomes criminal. Only becomes criminal at that moment in time. It's not going to become criminal, yeah, because I'm not going to aggravate matters.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just
He can come, if he wants to come and forcibly remove me, he can come and do that. Yeah. But before he does that, he needs to show me certain information.
right.
Yeah.
So just so you're aware,
Yeah.
obviously, when I was out the front,
Yeah. Yeah.
so
Private land,
yeah,
parking restrictions, yeah? This is for parking, sir. This is not for public, yeah?
but it's
No, but sir,
It's-
you can't...
okay.
Listen, you can take things out of context as much as you want, yeah? But you've got to look by law, yeah? And the law at the moment is not being broken.
The auditor makes it clear that he's not the one who needs to be educated. In fact, it's the other way around.
See?
Can I ask your name, sir?
You can ask, yeah.
Go on, I asked.
Pardon?
I asked. Can I
Oh, you was asked. So you was one of them sort of questions,
Sorry,
yes?
sorry.
Yeah? Do I have to give you my name?
At the moment, no.
There you go.
Okay.
Not under any moment I'm going to have to give you my name. Yeah? Yeah. You need to educate these ones, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not me that you need. I know, but
trying to be friendly.
I've got no problem with you, yeah. But it's these ones that you need to be educating, yeah. Because we can film anything we can see, yeah.
Okay.
You do realise another thing, yeah, Mr. Potts, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Potts. You know, if this security guard touches me,
Right.
it's actually assault.
Okay.
You do know that, yeah? So if this security guard comes and puts his hands
Right.
onto me, I will be expecting you to arrest him for assault. Okay? Yeah? Especially if he turns up here without the relevant qualifications, yeah? Is it? Do you want to show me that? Can you show me that? No? No, I didn't think you would, to be honest.
Maybe we can be a bit better with the signs, potentially to make it clearer to you. But
well, he's just turned around and said it says private, but it doesn't say private at all.
Our next auditor catches the police lying on camera and makes sure that everyone sees this side of the law enforcement authority. It all starts with the police station where a police officer tries to intimidate him into leaving.
You alright? Yeah. No, I'm okay. No. Is it a police station?
It's a police station, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, fair enough. Just let you know.
Is it a police station? I didn't know.
Yeah, so there are some private accommodation towards the back, so sometimes it's used as a cut through to get to that.
So there is accommodation, yeah?
It's like a private business / accommodation, so...
Well, you told me it wasn't.
Well, it's private. It's definitely private.
Yeah, but it's got residents on the front of it, it says. Yeah, but the residents as well then, yeah?
Yeah, a bit of both.
Okay. And this side over here, this fire exit door?
That's the fire exit to the nursery.
For the nursery, so they've got right away through here as well?
Yeah, well, yeah, they do.
Yeah. So any member of the public has got right away then?
No.
Well, is it? Do you want to show me that? Can you show me that? No? No, I didn't think you would, to be honest.
Maybe we can be a bit better with the signs, potentially to make it clearer to you. But
well, he's just turned around and said it says private, but it doesn't say private at all. Well, it doesn't matter what you're concerned, does it? Yeah? It's not.
Okay, what makes you say that?
Because public can go into there for a start, so I can walk through here and I'm allowed to go to there if I want to. Yeah, if I feel I want to. You have a fire exit that comes through here, out into this car park. So I don't believe it is private.
I've got a similar situation where I live.
The auditor knows better than to believe what they say and is well aware of his rights. After being caught, instead of accepting it like a decent person, the officer started justifying it with a random story about his neighbourhood.
We've got like a walkthrough for the residents. If there was a fire, they can cut through my back garden. But I don't mean anyone.
That doesn't cut through your back garden, you'll have a fence at the back.
No, they can cut through.
I know.
But the only thing is, it's not open to everyone, it's just open to select people.
It doesn't work like that though, does it?
Since the auditor was unfazed by the whole interaction, the cop tried to intimidate him by mentioning that he was being recorded on his body camera, but looks like he came prepared.
So if you're next door neighbours...
I'll let you know, I'll let you know, okay?
Okay. So I'm going to start recording as well then, yeah?
It's up to you, you can do, there's no...
So I'll record now then as well, yeah, for my own. Okay, thank you.
Seeing his tactics fail, the officer decided to go back to lying to the auditor.
Enough about that.
Yeah,
so
anyway.
I'll just let you know it is private. If there's anything we can help you with though, we can happily direct you to some more information.
No, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah. But I'd like for you to show me where it says private. Because I'm not going to take your word.
Where it says private. Have you seen a sign that says private?
No.
Okay. All right then. So
I think, to be honest,
yeah,
I don't think it is private, to be fair. You know, I'm happy to walk to there with you and show you the sign if you would like to. Yeah, if you want to see the sign.
I've just come here to check to see if there's anything that we can do.
No, I'm fine anyway. No, I'm fine.
Experience a bit better. If you do need to go and speak to the police, then if you want to go and speak to the open police station, Bethel Green is going to be your closest.
Yeah. No, I don't need to speak to them.
I can do for you.
No, I don't need to speak to the police.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
All right then, no worries.
You have a good day, yeah?
Yeah, you too.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate. You shouldn't lie, by the way. You should tell the truth.
No, that's my understanding.
No, but you said there's a sign there that says that.
Well, it says private property.
It doesn't.
It says private parking.
Yeah, private parking it says, yeah?
In the end, despite being right, the auditor makes sure to advise everyone to not push their boundaries and to be careful around the police because everyone isn't lucky enough to prove their point without bearing any consequences.
It was about private property. And he said it's giving good advice actually. If you are on private property and they do ask you to leave, you're better off going before you get done for aggravated trespassing, which is actually a criminal matter. But I don't think they can do that here, to be honest. I may be wrong. I'm not going to be right every time. But I'm going to be right some of the time. And that may be enough.
Have you got any identification on you at all, please?
I just want to know what you're doing. Do I need identification?
Yes.
Oh.
You need to provide me with some identification, just so who you
Under
are.
what section? Under what section of the law?
Section 1.
Section 1?
Yeah, Section 1, Police Criminal Evidence Act.
I don't think so. Really?
Yeah.
Section 1, so what's your ground?
Our next case also revolves around petty intimidation to make an auditor leave public property.
You need to tell us who you are.
I need to tell you who I am.
If you don't, we're calling the police.
For what? What do you mean the police? Don't call the police.
We do because of the circumstances of the site. We have a situation where it's sensitive what we do on site. And
right.
therefore,
Your sterilisation company, yeah?
Yeah.
That's sensitive, is it?
Yes.
Get away.
Well, you might not think so, but it is. So it's up to you. So we're going to phone the police.
Right.
It's as straightforward as that.
What are you going to say to the police?
Suspicious activity.
Suspicious activity? What, somebody filming? Man on camera in a public area filming?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's...
You might not agree with it, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's the situation.
Well, I mean, it's your right. You have every right to do that. Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah, you've every right to do that, but...
Yeah.
But what
I'm not
about...
going to get into a civil liberties discussion with you. The situation is, it's a sensitive area. The police tell us to treat it in this way, so that's exactly what we're going to do.
I can call for armed response if you want.
Yeah.
Go on, yeah, please, yeah, do that. Don't be an idiot, man, come on. Armed response, do you think you're that important? Do you think you're that important?
Yes.
I don't think you are. Do it, get armed response down here. Let's see how important you are, mate. You're not that important.
You don't know what we do. You've been an idiot. We're going to get the police.
Don't call me an idiot, you're being an idiot.
Who's going to tell them that a sterilisation place isn't important enough for the armed forces to come to? To their disappointment, the auditor came prepared and read online regarding places that have flight restrictions. And guess what? This one doesn't.
We're not messing about here.
Right. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Don't understand.
I want to see you calling them out for a man with a camera, because that's going to be so funny.
Fine.
That's so funny. Go for it. I'll be carry on videoing. Yeah. Cool. Brilliant. Wait for this.
You just walk or you're in a vehicle, because then we just get your registration number. Yeah.
Push bike, mate.
Sorry?
Push bike.
All right, okay.
So you get the registration number, push bike.
Yeah, there's all the CCTV from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Customers round here on the building.
What's wrong with you? I'm just a man with a camera making a video on your company. It could have been positive, you know?
But with respect,
Okay.
you don't appreciate what some companies do.
I just buzzed and let you know that I'm here doing it, didn't I? I buzzed and told you what I'm doing.
Did somebody ask you not to do it?
No. I just told you the girl on the thing.
Okay, well I'm asking you not to do it then.
Right.
Okay? Because if you do it, that's what we're going to do. Because that's what they tell us to do.
Right.
So we're not making a judgment.
Oh, no, it's fair enough. If that's your policies, that's fine. Yeah. I have no problem with that. That's fine. If it makes you feel better, but...
The police's policy, it's not my policy.
Oh, right.
But it's everyone's policy to be blunt.
Yeah.
But,
No, it's fine. But I'm just a vlogger. I'm here to make a video on your company. Just make sure you tell them that. And I'll be flying the drone over. Make sure you tell them that.
No,
and
that is definitely a no-go.
I get away. There's no flight restrictions in this area, is there? I've checked, so...
It's...
I go on the CAA website, you see, and I check on there. There's no flight restrictions, so I'm perfectly written.
There isn't, but
right.
Basically...
And of course, here comes the police. Luckily, the man came prepared.
The problem is you can see how the staff are a bit worried.
Right, but do I look like I'm an intruder, or do I look like a blogger? Do I have cameras?
You've got your face covered, obviously you've got a drone flying overhead.
Yeah. But I could have done that hidden in the bushes somewhere. They wouldn't have seen me. If I was I'm not doing hostile reconnaissance, am I? This is not hostile reconnaissance. I'm more versatile than covert.
As you can appreciate,
I even wasn't letting them know what I was doing.
Yeah.
So.
Well, as you can appreciate, the staff don't want any person with drones or.
But that doesn't trump my rights, does it?
Oh no! Listen, I know what your rights are.
Yeah. So there you are.
You know what I mean? So.
But that's them. If they've got feelings, you're not the feelings police. So why are you policing them? Why didn't you say at the end of the phone, he's entitled to do that, mate? Just leave him alone. Why have you come out?
Well, just to see what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. To make sure
it's a waste of police time, isn't it?
It's not, because it's our area. We work with all the companies around.
How much hostile reconnaissance have you heard of where they go buzz and let you know what they're doing and even chat to the employees? You know.
No, I appreciate that.
He's hostile to me. He's called me an idiot twice. Yeah. He's been hostile to me.
Since he has nothing on him, the officer eventually asks him for identification, and let's just say things don't go the way he wanted them to.
Have you got any identification on you at all, please?
I just wonder what she's doing. Do I need identification?
Yes.
Oh.
You need to provide me with some identification, just so who you
Under
are.
what section? Under what section of the law?
Section 1.
Section 1?
Yeah, Section 1, Police Criminal Evidence Act.
I don't think so. Really?
Yeah.
Section 1, so what's your ground?
Because obviously you've got a bad club, you won't identify yourself, and obviously you're flying over sensitive.
So I'm a man with a camera,
So, yeah.
flying to you demanding ID.
I'm
Do you
asking-
really want to go down that route?
Yeah.
Because I will do a civil claim against this. Are you sure?
What do you mean do a civil claim?
Because you're misusing, you're abusing Section 1
Am
of
I?
PACE. Yes, absolutely. I'm a man with a camera, I've committed no crime. You have no suspicion that I'm a criminal, yet you are demanding my details.
I don't know that, do I?
There's no
Bear
suspicion.
with me 2 seconds.
Okay guys, so he's pushing for my details. He's abusing Section 1 of PACE. So we're going to get to the point where, under the threat of arrest, then I will have to give him my details. But that will be an abuse, and there'll definitely be a civil claim against this. So I've committed no crime. He said I'm flying a drone over a sensitive site. Now he must be talking about me. He's actually made his own privacy there, look. That's interesting. Usually they just stand here, don't they? So, we'll just wait, shall I? Now he might be looking at the drone laws now, whether he can get my details.
The staff inside, mate, it's okay.
Okay. Is that the end of it, yeah? We're finished.
Yeah, not a minute, mate. No,
Am I detained? Am I detained? Okay. Just so I know, I'll wait for you, but just so I know. Right, now, he's going to go see the staff inside now, whether he's come away from trying to get my details, but I think what he's going to do is going to probably ask him if I've been, I don't know, offensive or something like that. But then I've got the video to back that up on ice.
And would you look at that? It's almost as if the auditor wasn't messing around with the law and was being a law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Good day.
And you. Thank you. Excellent. So just inform them that there is nothing they can do, and I am within my rights to fly my drone over their business. We'll just let him go before we continue with the drone. Excellent. Right, we'll class that as a drive off. He's going to go up there and turn round, but rather than waste any more time, let him just go do that. But there you go, the drive of shame. Right, so let's crack on and continue on with the drone.
If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more. Also, check out the channels in the description below. Stay safe, and we hope to see you next time.